blowing money, throwing money, it's snowing money. You should lay down and make a snow angel. Let the suck my now her throat famous. Long paper, short gangster. Trying to know about that throwback Lil Wayne. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up to the Creed, man? What up to the Creed, man? Hey, hey, hey. I'm finna put some on you so cold, man. I'm finna put some on you so cold. I'm finna put some on you so cold, man. I'm finna put some on you so cold. I'm finna put some on you so cold. I'm finna put some on you so cold. For now. That's up to you, bro. It really don't make no difference when it come down to you getting the car, bro. What up, what up, what up, what up? First thing I want y'all to do is hit that like button when y'all come in here, man. Hit that like button. Let's get these likes up real quick so more people can come join before I get the show started. Before we go in one time, I'm not going to be on here long at all. I'm just coming to prove my point because, I always got goofies up on the page. But, the goofies is what help everybody learn because they always say something. Then I go ahead and prove my point. You feel me? So just go ahead. Get them likes up, man. Get everybody in here one time, man. One time, man. One time, man. Damn. Hey, big stacks. Look at these big stacks, though, on phone now. Put the water on that bitch. Big stacks, though, you feel me? Big stacks on phone now, great. Y'all know how I rock, man. Y'all know how I rock. You know how I rock, nigga. Pull up on your block, nigga, with the watch, nigga. Hello. They said, big bands. How much y'all think this is? How much y'all think this is, man? How much y'all? I'm gonna leave it over here, man. Y'all tell me how much y'all think this is, man. Tell me how much you think this is. That's what I need y'all to do. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button one time for the one time, bro. Hey, if your money ain't making noise, it ain't heavy enough. If it ain't making noise, it ain't heavy enough. That shit but a thump. Hear the thump, cuz. Hit a thump, cuz on phone, and that shit got a thump, folks, when you drop it. You gotta make noise. You gotta knock pictures off the wall, you heard me? You gotta knock pictures off the wall when you drop it, you feel me? That's when you know. See, man, I don't like when my stuff be all uneven and shit, you feel me? You gotta be even on both sides type, you feel me? See, but I don't like the way it's squeezed down on this side like that, you feel me? You feel me? Okay, that's cool. That's cool, but I'm gonna put something on you so cold on phone now. Y'all about ready, man? Hit that like button. Y'all still ain't hit that like button. See, I ain't even finna start till y'all get them likes up. Y'all better get them likes up or I ain't even finna start. You feel me? I'm gonna just break down this right here. Grizzle. I'm gonna break down this earth. You feel me? Just make sure you hit that like button, my guy. Hit that like button, my guy. Rolling this up though. Alright, I'm finna run this video now. The reason why I'm even doing this, man, check it out. Hit that motherfucking like button. If you ain't hit that like button, you already know what it means. Your mama hold your daddy, hold your brother, hold your sister, hold your cousin, hold your auntie, hold your uncle, hold your grandma, hold grandpa, home, bro, nigga. Hit that motherfucking like button, you already know what it is. Finna go in, man. Somebody tried to put in their little 2 cents like a goofy. There's always all type of goofies on my page and stuff, just talking nonsense, blood. So I just came out with a live stream a few days ago talking about pushing status correction and stuff. This video, whatever. and I was showing videos of people with their passport card, and I was showing videos of them getting pulled over and how the police react to them when they get pulled over when they filled out their passport application the way that I showed in my passport video. You feel me? So they fill out the passport application the way that I showed in the video, and then they change their status and revert back from a U.S. citizen because you was never a U.S. citizen to belong. I mean, you was never a U.S. citizen in the first place. You feel me? So it's like you're reclaiming your status as an American national, state citizen, whatever you want, whatever term you want to use, non-citizen national, all that stuff. You feel me? So you reclaiming that and you gaining all your constitutional rights again. You're no longer an employee of the Matrix. You're no longer an employee of the U.S. Because for those of y'all that don't know, the U.S. and the USA are foreign to each other. The U.S. and the USA are two different countries. The USA is the actual landmass, the actual region, the actual soil. You feel me? The actual land, the actual soil, United States of America. I'm on Illinois soil right now. You feel me? That. Then there's a legal fiction. There's a corporation, which is called the United States. That's a corporation. It's a business. It has a DUNS number. It has a DUNS number. It has a EIN number. You feel me? It's a corporation. So for those of y'all that don't know, not only is the United States a corporation, the state that you live in is a corporation. So state of Illinois, state of Georgia, state of California. Those are all legal fictions as well. They all have EIN numbers as well. They all have Dun and Bradstreet numbers as well. The corporations are legal fictions. What you want to be a part of is the Republic of Illinois, the Republic of Georgia, the Republic of California. That's the people. You feel me? That's the living human beings, the people. You feel me? Not the legal fiction. They're treating you as a dead entity. Anytime you're walking around claiming to be that birth certificate or claiming to be that social security number, you're a dead entity. That's a legal fiction. That's not the living, breathing human being. You know? Yeah, exactly. Like what Free Church Press just said. Special maritime jurisdiction, that Admiralty maritime law. You feel me? Where do you put that at? Damn, I just seen them posted. Now I don't even see it. Oh, here it goes. Just popped up right there. That's that maritime admiralty jurisdiction is what they trying to is what they trying to put you under. But you see, we got little sheeps. We got little sheeps like these people over here, still trying to keep us trapped in this jurisdiction, trapped in this matrix. Look what he's talking about. He said, here, let me highlight it for y'all. You're going to make a scene over definitions of travel and driving and get caught up in the system of money. Look at the back of the dollar bill. The builder of nations hates us black people, and y'all want to fan the flames. The shit y'all preaching don't work. Tried and done. It's over. Taxes are not involuntary. What did he say? I think he meant taxes are not voluntary, because what he just said, what he just said. Listen to this. He said taxes are not involuntary. Everybody has to pay. But if taxes were not involuntary, that would means they're voluntary, which means you don't have to pay them. So he just went against his own self, showing you he was trying to be so smart that he just made himself look dumb. And if you really is black, you are Uncle Tom, fam. You should be wanting to see the system be broke down. He's basically telling you, follow the system, follow the law, be a good boy. That's basically what he's telling you to do. You feel me? Even though this whole legal system is corrupt and backwards upon itself, you feel me? This own legal system goes against itself. Just like how he just went against himself. He just said something that went against itself. That's how the legal system is. It breaks its own laws and so forth. You feel me? He said, tried and done. Taxes, again, this makes no sense. This is the opposite. He said taxes are not involuntary. Everybody has to pay. But if taxes were not involuntary, nobody would have to pay, because that would mean they're voluntary. You feel me? So he just proved my point again. He said they're not involuntary. You feel me? Which is what the fuck I said, bro. He said, listen to this guy and you ain't going to get a pass. You ain't going to be free from everybody excluded and you special. Don't listen to this bullshit. Okay, let's start with the fact that he said you're going to make a scene over the definitions of travel and driving. So this dude is telling you that you don't have a constitutional right to travel. This dude is telling you that you have to participate in the public, and you have to participate with the state in these legal fictions and corporations. That's what he's saying. He's saying you have no other choice besides that. You just have to be a sheep. You have to be a slave. That's what he's saying, bro. So he said, I'm making a big deal over the definitions of travel and driving. But what did I tell y'all that driving means and what is traveling means? Travel is travel, right? We all know what travel is, but driving is traveling for commercial purposes. Driving is traveling. Driving means you're getting paid to travel. Whatever you're doing, you're getting paid to travel. You feel me? That's what driving means. So that'd be like a cab driver, a semi truck driver, a Uber Eats driver. You feel me? A Uber driver, Lyft driver. That'd be some guy in a work truck, a construction truck. You feel me? Go on his way to the job. That'd be somebody in a pizza delivery car. Those people are driving. Somebody that's driving the ambulance. He's driving because he's on the clock right now. He's driving. The cop in the cop car. He's driving. He's on the clock right now. He's getting paid to be in that car. That's driving. That's working for hire. And I clearly state that in this video. And anybody want to say that I've said something besides that, y'all can go back to this video and go back and look at all the other videos I post where I clearly state the difference between the two. So we got Mr. Sambo Coon right here, Uncle Tom right here, sitting here think he talking all good, but what he gonna do is keep us trapped in the system. He said get caught up in the system of money, but guess what he's telling you to do to get caught up in the system of money? When you want to go get your license, what you gotta do? You gotta pay. When you want to go get your license plate, what you got to do? You got to pay. When you got to get a new sticker on that license plate every year, what you got to do? You got to pay. What you talking about, bruh? What you talking about, bruh? You talking about the system of money, but you're encouraging us to keep operating in this system of money because guess what happens when they catch you speeding 10 miles over the speed limit or whatever? Guess what happens when they catch you with an expired sticker on your plate? Guess what happens when you don't got a license? They coming for them pockets. They finna hit your pockets. You feel me? They finna rob you without a gun. You finna go up in that commercial court and they finna rob you. They finna get that money about you. And not only is they gonna get the physical paper about you, the Federal Reserve knows, they also gonna draw from your account, that account that's attached to your birth certificate and that social security number. They also gonna draw from that account, that treasury account, and they gonna take money out of there too. So they paying themselves double off you. You feel me, man? Stop playing. You don't even know what you're talking about. Don't come around here with all that confusion and stuff, bro. You Sambo Coon, Uncle Tom, fam. Don't come around here with all that. Uncle Ruckus. That's what you is. You Uncle Ruckus, fam. That's exactly what you is. Now let me show this man, fam. He don't know what he talking about since he's so smart. Since he's so smart, let me go ahead and show him he don't know what he's talking about. Hit that like button. If you ain't hit that like button, I'll end this live stream in 3 minutes for on Phone and Great. Right in the middle of the live stream. And y'all know I'm not playing. Real life in the live stream. I don't even care, bro. You feel me? So look. Okay. We're going to go find the legal definition of a driver. Driver. One employed in conducting a coach, carriage, wagon, or other vehicle with horses, mules, or other animals. Hold on. Go back. What does it say? One employed. Hold on. What? One employed in conducting a coach, carriage, wagon, or other vehicle. Okay, let's see what employed means then. Let's see what employed means. I'm pretty sure anybody with a common sense brain knows what employed means, but let's see anyways. Employed, one who is in service of another. To perform certain duties. He is entitled to just compensation for his services. He is bound to perform these services. That sounds like a job, don't it? That sounds like a job, don't it? That sounds like employment, don't it? That sounds like working, doesn't it? It says one employed. Now, I just gave y'all the definition of employed, and y'all can see that's one who is in service of another. So that means while you on the job, cuz. That means while you on the job, cuz, fam. Don't hop up on here, you Sambo Coon, Uncle Tom, acting like you know what you're talking about and you don't know what you're talking about. Let's go back again. Driver, one employed in conducting a coach, carriage, or wagon. Driver, one employed That's driver. Let's see if they got driving on here. You feel me? See if they got driving. Nah, they don't got none really for driving or whatever the case is. But now you see what the legal definition for a driver is, bro. So there's a difference between a traveler and a driver. If not, then why would they have different definitions? That don't make sense, right? You can go look up the definition for travel, and it's different than the definition for drive. So here, right here, I just proved to the kid from the legal definition, showing that it has to do with being in a public capacity. And if you're traveling in your private capacity, that is your constitutional right. So now you're trying to tell me that we don't got constitutional rights? That sounds like you're part of the matrix trying to get it sucked in to be sheeps. You feel me? Real talk. Now we don't got constitutional rights. Yeah, you're right. A U.S. citizen don't got constitutional rights because you're a federal employee. So let's go into what else he says. At Pastor Driving, he says, you're going to make scenes over the definition of travel and driving and get caught up in the system of money. But he's trying to get us caught up in that system of money to be paying for rights. The Constitution says itself that they cannot be trying to convert our rights to privileges. Our rights are our rights. And what you're trying to do right now is convert my right, because I know I got the right to travel. So now you're trying to convert my right to a privilege and tell me that I need to go get a permit or go get permission or go get a license to go do something that was already my God-given right, already my constitutional given right. Come on, man, stop playing with me. The builder of nations hates us, black people, and y'all want to fan the flames. The shit y'all preaching don't work. Trying done is over. Taxes are not involuntary. Everybody has to pay them. Again, what he says does not make sense because if taxes are not involuntary, that means they're voluntary. You feel me? And if they're voluntary, that means everybody does not have to pay them. Stupid, goofy, peon, peasant. Okay, anyways. So let's get on this taxes stuff. Since this dude knows what he's talking about, fam. Again, let me reiterate. Let me show y'all what he said, so y'all know I ain't making this up. This is what he said right here, and y'all can see it. Folk tried to go in, thought he, Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom Sambo Coon. I said Uncle Sam. On phone now. Look. Therefore, the U.S. citizens residing in one of the states of the Union are classified as property and franchises of the federal government as an individual entity. Again, what I just said, again, proving what I've been saying is being proved right here in your face. I've always told you a U.S. citizen is what? It's a federal employee. You're a possession of the federal government. You're part of the federal government if you're a U.S. citizen. And yes, if you're a U.S. citizen, you have to pay taxes because the federal debt is on you, buddy. You're a federal employee. You're responsible for the federal debt. Exactly. So you should be paying it. Fuck is you talking about? On phone and grade, fam. Let's read this again. Therefore, the U.S. citizens residing in one of the states of the Union are classified as property and franchises of the federal government as an individual entity. Willing Steel Corp versus Fox, showing you right there, you are property of the federal government. Hold on, what happened to you being a free man? No, you're not that. You're a 14th Amendment citizen. That is not a free man. That's that fake freedom they tried to give us when they took us out of slavery. You feel me? When they abolished slavery, that's that fake freedom. That's when they tried to make everybody a corporate employee, basically, is what they was doing. So, because they was like, all right, look, we still looking at the small game. We got all these slaves. That's the small game now. Now we're moving into a new era. We're moving into the industrial era. You feel me? So now it's going to be more smarter to take advantage of the whole country as slaves and servants, not just this one race of people. So let's make everybody a corporate citizen. They made them basically a corporate entity. You feel me? That's what they did. 14th Amendment citizens. So now they can garnish stuff from all citizens, not just pick on slaves. Let's get it from everybody. Come on now. The slaves make up the one of the tiniest parts of the population. We need the whole population. And we gonna call it taxes. You feel me? We're gonna hit them with them taxes. They'll never see it coming. You feel me? We're gonna put a whole bunch of laws in place that make us richer and make them poorer. They'll never see it coming. You feel me? And that's how it went, bro. Hit that like button one time for the one time, fam. 40 acres in a mule, bro, not a musket. But I'll take a musket too, because I gotta blow something down on phone now. Hit that like button one time, man. Come on, we moving, we moving, we moving. Come on. All right, which one should I start with? I'm gonna start with this one. This one got the IRS agents. This video is on my channel, by the way. But you see, we got goofies on here that don't know nothing about none hopping on here. Uncle Tom, Sambo Coons hopping on here thinking they know a lot but don't know none. You peon, peasant, you feel me? Dummy, stupid. All right, let's go ahead and run this, man.
And look for the law that requires you to pay. And when you do that, you can't identify a law that requires the average person in America who earns a wage, works in private business, to pay an income tax.
American citizens, along with the foundation, have been asking the IRS to specifically provide them with the underlying legal foundation upon which they administer and enforce the personal income tax laws in our country.
At the national level, when people would attempt to contact somebody of much higher authority, say the commissioner, same kind of thing, they would get answers that were in effect non-answers.
You have to understand that an agency which will unlawfully impose a tax that doesn't exist, it's not going to care if we, the people, don't know what our rights are.
They're a direct, unapportioned tax on their labor and compensation for services. There is no law.
I really expected that, of course, there's a law that you can point to in the law book, the code that requires you to file a tax return. Of course there is. I mean, I don't know what it is right then as he was speaking to me, but sure. So naively, I agreed to go off and research it and get back to it.
Cosmic flame.
3.5 months later, I was at that point where I couldn't find the statute that clearly made a person liable, at least not me, and most people I know. And I had no choice in my mind except to resign.
I had to leave the IRS because I presented evidence that I had accumulated indicating that the agency was violating the law and violating people's rights. And I asked the agency for a response to my sincere concerns. And the answer I got was that they would not respond to my concerns and that they would provide me with the paperwork necessary to tender my resignation.
There is no law, and to date, nobody has been able to show that there is a law for the average American citizen working day in and day out to pay an income tax.
But We the People Foundation for Constitutional Education put a full-page ad in the USA Today on July 7th, 2000. And within the body of that ad was a $50,000 challenge for anyone that could show the law. And to me, $50,000 is a lot of money. So I went after that and did the research based on the fact that I thought, let's put this baby to bed. I'm hearing all these rumors. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'll answer these people's questions that are asking me, and then I'll win this $50,000. And, based on the research that I did throughout the year 2000 and that I'm still doing, I have not found that law. I've asked Congress. We've asked a lot of people in the IRS commissioners, helpers. They can't answer, because if they answer, the American people are going to know that this whole thing is a fraud.
There is no law.
And taxes may be inevitable, but unjust taxes are not.
This small booklet includes the Constitution of the United States, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. This is a document that every citizen should read. It's a document which freed an entire nation. This is the Internal Revenue Code, and this document, and the unlawful application of this document by the Internal Revenue Service has enslaved the nation that this document attempted to free.
100% of what is collected is absorbed solely by interest on the federal debt. All individual income tax revenues are gone before one nickel is spent on the services taxpayers expect from government. People have been told, that you need this income tax system to fund government, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, my question is, well, if that's true, how did we fund government from 1776 to 1913?
The main purpose of the income tax is not to raise revenue, but to redistribute wealth and to control society.
A lot of people might say, well, gee, if there wasn't an income tax, what would happen to education? They don't understand that education is paid for the most part, out of state and local taxes, your property tax. People might say, well, how are we going to build and maintain our highways if there's no money coming in to the government? We need our highways. There's a tax on every gallon of gasoline that we buy. Proceeds from the income tax do not pay for highway construction.
I believe that in both spirit and substance, our tax system has come to be
So there you have it right there. That was the first one. A whole bunch of IRS agents, most of them ex-IRS agents, because after they didn't pull the cover off the whole scheme and shit, they were forced to resign, or they just didn't feel comfortable being amongst that type of scheme. You know, they see the evil that's being done and they realize that they being a part of it, you know. On to the next though. For Goofy buddy, what's his name? Hermit. Me, little Goofy. Trying to keep us trapped. He trying to keep us enslaved. I'm trying to free the people. I'm trying to free the people and they trying to keep us locked down. This the IRS commissioner. Do you know what commissioner mean? Do you know what commissioner mean? Hit that like button one time for the one time for the one time for the one time for the one time, man. Hit that like button one time for the one time. I'm not even finna start this video till y'all get them likes up. Them likes need to match how many people in here right now, bro. On phone them. I ain't even finna start it until y'all get them likes up. And y'all think I'm playing? Watch, we're gonna sit right here. Phone them great. Get them motherfucking likes up. Fuck wrong with y'all, man? Bruh, what you talking about, bruh? What you talking about? He said, Kevin said, but you don't get benefits, but don't you get benefits from paying taxes, like tax write-offs? Do you know that a tax write-off is to make you have to pay less taxes? So let's say I'm supposed to pay $10K in taxes. So then I use a whole bunch of write-offs, gas, food I had to buy at the restaurants while I was working, this and that. Write off this and this, the new tires I had to buy, write this off, write that off. Now I only got to pay $5,000 in taxes. That's all the write-off is to lessen your taxes. There ain't no benefit to it, bro, besides less taxes, bro. But if you're not paying them at all, then shit, what the fuck I need to write off for? All right, let's rock. Hey, look, you finna see the government check this dude. The own government is checking the IRS commissioner, bro. They finna check dude. Like, so if taxes is voluntary, why y'all forcing people to pay them? Like, on me, bro. Like, the government fighting with themselves over this shit, bro.
She works on on implementing the Affordable Care Act.
Okay, who promoted her to that position?
I would have moved her into that position.
Why would you promote somebody to that position who was in charge of the exempt organization division, which certainly has had some controversy over the last couple years, under an investigation?
Because she's a superb civil servant, sir.
So she had nothing to do with this.
I wouldn't imagine so. By the way, I can't speak to individual cases. I can say generally, we provided horrible customer service here. I will admit that. We did. Horrible customer service. Whether it was politically motivated, Ron, is a very different question.
You targeted an individual. An American who still doesn't know to this day why he was question number 26.
All right, time has expired. Mr. Becerra is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your testimony. And let me key off of something, Mr. Miller, you said. You said foolish mistakes were made. I think the president actually said it better. He said that the handling of those tax-exempt applications in that process at the IRS was outrageous and intolerable. No excuse. And as much as we know that the folks at IRS have a thankless job because they have to go and tell their fellow Americans that they may be audited or they have to do this work understaffed, we have to maintain the confidence in the system because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
Hold on. What'd he say? And then what the commissioners just say? Agreed. Hold on. What'd he say? Hold on. Because Hermit said, I forgot what Hermit said. Hold on. What did Hermit say? Hermit card. He said taxes are not involuntary. Everybody has to pay. Taxes are not involuntary. Everybody has to pay. Okay, let's see.
And so you are right. It was a foolish mistake. System of payment of our taxes in the system because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
In the system because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
In the system because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
In the system because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
In the system because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
Did y'all hear what the commissioner said? Agreed. He over there getting his ass checked right now. Nigga run the whole damn IRS getting his ass checked right now, fam. By a motherfucker from California, fam. A representative. He just a little old representative. He checking the whole IRS commissioner. Agreed. He over there shaking his head, agree, over there choking up and shit, folks. Come on, man, stop playing with me, nigga.
In the system, because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
And in the system, because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
In the system, because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
And so, in the system, because it's a voluntary, in the system, in the system, in the system, because it's a voluntary system of payment of our taxes.
Agreed.
And so, you are right. It was a foolish mistake, but the president's even more correct that it was outrageous and intolerable. Now, let me also focus on something, Mr. George, you said. When you were asked, was there any finding or evidence of political motivation here? You said, no.
That's correct, sir.
Okay. And so what we find is a situation where inexcusable activity took place because it erodes the confidence of the American people in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on, what? Hold on,
And
they
if
do
there's a
what?
place in
Hold on, they do what?
voluntarily. People in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on, what?
People in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on, what?
People in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on,
People
what?
in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on, what?
People in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on, what?
People in a system where they participate voluntarily.
Hold on, what?
People in a system where they participate voluntarily. 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 And if there's a place in public service where you have to have the highest level of conduct and standards, it's at the IRS. And so, Mr. Miller, I think it's unfortunate for those who are in positions of authority, but the buck has to stop somewhere. And I think that's exactly what we're saying. That should not diminish the good work that has been done by anyone within the IRS over the years. And so I hope you understand that you are here today talking to us because we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to clean up and clear out so we can go back to the business of making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
Hold on, we got what? We got what?
Making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
Oh.
Making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
Oh.
Making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
Oh.
So making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
What'd you say, Xavier?
Making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
I can't hear you.
So making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
I can't hear you.
So making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
Say it again.
So making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
I just like hearing it.
So making sure that people respect the fact that we have a voluntary system of paying our taxes.
Mr. Chairman.
All right, Goofy, man. I'm done with you, bud. I ain't even finna keep going on you, man. Oh no. I ain't even finna keep going on you, man. It said the privileges and immunities of citizens of the United States, aka a U.S. citizen, do not necessarily include all the rights protected by the first 8 amendments to the federal Constitution against the powers of the federal government. You feel me? When you part of the federal government, you under their jurisdiction, bro. So the Constitution don't protect you, bro. It don't protect you, bro. Maxwell versus Dow, man. Maxwell versus Dow, man. But look, though, check it out, though. The reason why most of y'all is automatically trapped in the paying taxes is because you work in these jobs that are usually under franchises. You feel me? And at the top corporate level of all these companies that y'all working for, they're part of the system. They're in on the system, and they working for the banks just like everybody else. They under the control of the banks just like everybody else. And the banks is the one that want this system to be running. You feel me? The banks and the U.S. government and the governments of the world, not even just the U.S. government, because all the governments of the world is pulling this scheme. You feel me? They want y'all under this system because that's what fills their pockets all day. That's what lines their pockets up all day, is these taxes just dropping right into their pockets. Everything that you hard work for, the more money you make, the more money they take. So then they get to the point like, dang, why am I even making so much money? Because I'm working so hard and they taking even more. Like, for real, though, that's why you always playing a losing game that way. So the majority of companies is going to be in on this system, and they're going to make you fill out a W-4 when you first start working there. And they're going to tell you that you have to fill out a W-4 to work there. I know people that have refused to fill out the W-4s because really all they have to do is pay the IRS $50 a year if they have a employee on their payroll, whatever, that's not under a W-4, that's not registered or whatever the case is. You feel me? They only have to pay like 50 or something a year for that person, or per person, or whatever the case is. I'll pay y'all my own 50, even if it's $100, $200. I'll pay the own little fee my damn self, because shit, that out of one check they gonna get that out of you. Shit, out of one check they gonna get a few hundred up out of you. You know how that go. You feel me? So I might as well pay y'all a little fine that y'all gonna get from the IRS. You feel me? But these companies, for one, a lot of these companies on the lower level don't know that, though. You feel me? You might go try to tell your supervisor, your manager, but they don't know any better than you do. They're not the people at the top of the corporation, you feel me, that know how this stuff is really working. So they think just like everybody else, and just like anybody else who might have thought before they seen this video, like, dang, no, taxes, everybody has to pay taxes. You have to pay taxes or you go to jail, this and that, this and that, this and that. Yes, you go to jail for tax evasion. You don't go to jail for tax avoidance. And that's what the wealthy and rich use, tax avoidance. It's not tax evasion. It's just avoiding tax altogether. Tax evasion is taxes that belong to you that you're not paying. But if I don't have no taxes that belong to me, then I'm not evading nothing. I'm just avoiding taxes altogether. That's what the rich people do. That's why they got these offshore accounts. That's why they got these trusts. That's why they got all these different businesses and corporations and shell corporations to hide behind. They have all these things to hide behind, you feel me? So that's why the wealthy and rich pay less taxes than anybody, and people come at them for that. But if you were smart, you'd be trying to do the same thing. You know, they're just gaming the system that's already in place. By the way, shout out to these bands, though. Shout out to these bands, though. Big shout out to these bands. Y'all ain't taxing none of this. Y'all ain't taxing none of this. Y'all ain't, nah. Y'all ain't got enough of my money. Y'all ain't taxing none of this, though. Fun though. But yeah, though, man. So it's just like they get you to fill out these W-4s because they working for these corporations or whatever. And then that's when you fill out a W-4, you're automatically agreeing to taxes, bro. That's what you're doing. So when they give you that W-2 at the end of the year, that's because you agreed to taxes already on some real stuff. So then, what else do I want to say? I don't know what else I run to. Yeah, that's why they get the majority of people that just want to work. That's why you want to find an employer. You want to find an employer that's like cool, like laid back or something. And you're not gonna find this at like a big company, like a franchise, like McDonald's, Subway, or State Farm, or something like that. Or maybe even Amazon probably won't even do. Hold on, I think Amazon was letting people work as independent contractors. I don't know. I'm not for sure. I never worked at Amazon, but what you want is somebody to let you work as an independent contractor, bro. That means you get a 1099 back at the end. You don't get a W-2. You get a 1099 at the beginning of the year. So you want to be an independent contractor. I'll handle my own taxes. I'll handle my own benefits and stuff. I don't need no benefits from you. I'll handle all my own stuff. That's what you want to do, because when you do that, then you're in control of your finances. Or you could just be like some people and they just refuse to, fill out W-4, but that could lead to you, getting terminated or let go with her. They might let you know, like, hey, if you don't fill this out, then, we're going to have to let you go. And that'll be your own personal choice. I can't tell you what to do in that case. You might just have to keep on filling them out and working them jobs till you can start your own stuff up and not be under that no more. You feel me? But some of you might know somewhere where you are working as an independent contractor, or you might have a real cool boss, or you might know somebody that own their own business. So you're not working for no big franchise. You working for like somebody local or something like that. Somebody that came from the same streets you did. He just owned the business or something. Now he'll be cool enough to let you become an independent contractor. He'll be cool enough to let you not fill out W-4. And then a lot of people that own like self-employed businesses anyways, they like doing that anyways because they don't like handling everybody else's taxes and being responsible for everybody. A lot of people that own their own business, they like just paying people under the table. You feel me? So it ain't all these taxes and extra stuff that got to come out and all the, you know, all that extra work. You feel me? And losing extra money. You lose more money when you do that, really though. But a lot of people just end up going legit because you don't gotta run scared from the IRS thinking like, oh, they're gonna try to come in here and be like, oh, you got people working under the table. And it's easier to keep track of the finances so people can be like, man, you ain't paid me all my money, or you owe me more than this, or something like that. Everything on paper, everything's being recorded and written down. You feel me? So that's why a lot of people like going and doing that too. But yeah, though. So basically, what you want to do is somehow become an independent contractor, and you will want to get you will want to fill out a W-9. You feel me? So if you're working for somebody, you want to fill out a W-9. Not a W-4 if you're trying to get around the whole tax situation, because you're automatically getting taxed if you use a W-4. But if you can work as an independent contractor, then you could actually put off the taxes to something else if you're using like an LLC, if you're working under an LLC or some type of corporation. But if you know what you're doing and you have a trust such as myself, a fucking just motherfucking impenetrable ass trust, you feel me? That Super Saiyan trust, bro. I got a Super Saiyan trust, bro. I'm talking about this motherfucker is more powerful than all the others. It cannot be touched, bro. On some real stuff. So you have a trust like what I got, fam, then you gonna operate and work through the trust like a lot of wealthy people do. That's why they always using trust and stuff, because no matter what, it cannot be touched. You cannot break in here because I don't own nothing. So whatever beef you got with me, you can't take that out on any other trust because I don't own it. I just manage them as a trustee. You feel me? It's a totally separate entity for me. And people got to start figuring out how to separate their entities. When you're filling out a W-4 only has a space for a social security number. So automatically, anytime you fill out W-4, you're operating under that social security number. That social security number belongs to the United States. It belongs to the state in the United States, bro. It don't belong to you. That social security card don't belong to you. That birth certificate don't belong to you. You know, it belongs to the state. It's not yours. So you don't want to operate under that. Operate under something you create. Operate under anything but your social security number. I don't have no bank accounts with my social security number. All my bank accounts are straight EIN numbers. That's how I operate, because they own that. They're going to act like they own it if they ever have any issue with you. They're going to take it to you, and they're going to treat you like you're the social security number, you're the birth certificate. But remember, you are not that. You are a living, breathing human being with a soul. You have a soul within you. You are the living, breathing flesh with a soul, bro. Therefore, they cannot treat you like a corporation, because in law, corporations can only deal with other corporations. You feel me? Legal fictions can only deal with other legal fictions. That's why when you go do business with somebody, when you go put an account and they want you, when you go, sign something or sign for a house or sign for a car, this and that. They always want your social security number. Why do you think your credit profile is tied to your social security number? That's why if you late paying your bills on something, then they're going to hit your credit. You feel me? And it's going to be bad credit on your stuff, saying you don't pay your stuff. And it's like, no matter where you go, it's going to follow you anywhere. No matter where you go, your background check going to follow you anywhere. Why? Because they can always refer to that social security number. All they got to do is type that in, and they figure out everything about you. They know they got everything stored about you under that number. They got your medical records, you feel me? They got every little traffic ticket you didn't ever got, you feel me? They got everything, all your job history, all the vehicles that was under your name, all the vehicles you own, all that stuff, bro. They got all that stuff under that number. So anytime they're going to that number, they got you because they own that number. You feel me? So if you're claiming to be that number, they own that number, and you owe them taxes because you're working as that number. You feel me? Instead of working as a living, breathing human being, a lot of people have not figured out how to separate themselves, how to separate the public from the private, and they walk around and they take huge claim to their first and last name. I'm John Doe. I'm John Doe. You feel me? When really that's a legal fiction. And like I just said, legal fictions can only deal with other legal fictions. That's why anywhere you go do business with, they always want your social security number. They always want to see your ID and all that stuff so they can see that they're doing business with another legal fiction. You can't just walk in there with no ID, no nothing, and be like, hey, let me get this. They were like, no, we want to see something. We want to see some identification. We want to see your name. We want your name. We want you to sign here and sign here. When you're doing that, you're acting in your public capacity. You're acting in that legal fiction. This is my business. The business John Doe with this social security number, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? That's that business. The legal fiction, doing business with another legal fiction. That's why I found when you don't pay that bill, do they come and try to hang you or something like that? Nah, they hit your report. They damage that name, bro. They make that name look bad. You feel me? And then they might end up taking that name to court. And guess what happens when you get that letter in court? Your name going to be in all capital letters. Why is that? Because businesses and corporations and legal fictions are to be in all capital letters when on paper to show that they're a legal fiction or a business, you know? So they're going to be calling that legal fiction to come stand in court and defend itself. And that's what's going on. That's why when they're trying to sue you, they're not suing you. They're suing your business. They're suing your name. That's what they're doing. They're suing that birth certificate, that social security number. That's what they're suing. You can't, because if you think about it, nothing's really going on. If you think about it, it's just all papers and numbers and shit and computers. That's all it is. All I did was sign a few papers. All I did was sign a few numbers, but nothing really happened. It's all it's all bullshit. All this is a whole bunch of papers. If you rip up all these papers, then it really meant nothing. That's all anything is. That's all a business is a fucking paper, bro. On some real stuff, man. Somebody has the IRS paper to multi-million-dollar paper businesses that they built. And all it is a paper with an EIN number on it. This is my business, my corporation. Like literally, fam, like you have to really have a deep understanding about this corporate world before you can really understand what I'm saying. Like a lot of what I'm saying is just going to go over people's head right now, bro. Like on some real stuff. But fam, all it is papers. Like these trusts and stuff that I got, people with millions of dollars in trusts. And all trust is a bunch of papers, bro. That's all it is, fam. Like real shit, bro. Of course, you're gonna have the trust might own a whole bunch of cars. The trust might own a whole bunch of houses, big buildings, all that. But all the trust is a bunch of piece of papers. All this LLC is a bunch of piece of papers. All this corporation is a bunch of piece of paper. That's all it really is at the end of the day, bro. Like when I created this LLC, that like some buildings start just materializing in the physical world and shit right in front of me and shit. And oh yeah, this is my LLC I just built. Like no, nothing's really there, bro. It's just a whole bunch of fucking papers, bro. So you gotta start operating how they operating, because when you cross into a new city, you feel me? So there's Los Angeles and then there's Anaheim, you feel me? So when I cross into Anaheim from Los Angeles, do you like fucking break through a barrier and you're like, oh shit, we're in Los Angeles now. We just hit the Los Angeles wall and broke through it. Like, no, it's just all a bunch of pieces of paper. It's just somebody saying, okay, this invisible line right here is where Anaheim starts. And then they map it out on a fucking plot map, the land map and the maps they put out, and they draw lines and say, this is where Anaheim starts. As soon as you cross this line, this invisible line that doesn't even really exist, then you're in Anaheim. As soon as you cross this invisible line that doesn't really exist, now you're in Nevada. Now you left out of California, you're in Nevada now. Like, that's how it works, bro. It's all just a bunch of piece of papers. It's all dead shit, bro. It's not really living stuff. We are what's living. We are what's real. All this other shit is fake, bro. But yeah, though, I'm finna get up, man. Make sure if you in here, you hit that like button, man. Shout out to everybody that came through, bro. I guess I hit this a little bit before I bounce on y'all like that. You feel me? And read y'all comments and stuff like that. I'm finna read y'all comments. Exactly. Own nothing but control everything. Now he got the right idea, fam. That's what the rich man said, fam. Well, which one was it? Was it one of the Rockefellers, I think, said it? Own nothing, control everything. Was it David? I don't know, one of them, fam. But yeah, own nothing, control everything, bro. That's how you gotta do it. When you out here trying to own stuff, now you liable. Now you liable for it. Now they can hit you over the head for it, because guess what? They own that social security number. They own, if you operating under that, they own you. If you a U.S. citizen, they own you. You gotta do everything to separate the public from the private, bro. You gotta do everything, but you gotta be learned though. Don't just be trying to hop out there. Don't be trying to hop out there and I'm finna take my license plates off. I'm finna drive with no license. I'm finna do this and that, do this and that, and you ain't even really learned nothing yet, because then you just gonna be putting yourself in a bad position, and then you gonna go to court and get ran over in there, and then you be like, man, this shit don't work, man. It's all some bullshit, because you ain't really know what the hell you was doing in the first place, and now your ass out here looking bad and shit. You feel me? Like, real talk. Don't be trying to hop into that stuff until you've been studying that shit for years, bro. Real stuff, bro. This ain't no, oh, I just watched a video, now I know it. Like, no, this ain't that, bro. You gotta really do your own research. You gotta really, fam, a lot of y'all probably ain't even been up in the court, you feel me? Go sit up in the court and see how they be running shit up in there, you feel me? But the majority, everybody you see go up in court, fam, ain't nobody most likely gonna have an argument like what you have. And matter of fact, we're not even trying to argue at all. The way we going in there, we shutting shit down before the case even start. You feel me? Type shit. We saying in affidavits, all type of stuff. You feel me? So, we going hard. You feel me? And even if they do get us in there, y'all never gonna get started. Y'all not getting past jurisdiction. You feel me? Period, fam. Y'all not gonna make it past jurisdiction. So, and that's how you got. And a lot of people before a year ago probably never even heard of this whole jurisdiction and all this and that, But now you feel me? And now that you know, spread the word to teach other people, because you might not be about that life, but somebody else might really be about that life and take it serious and really be out here in the field putting that shit to work, and then teaching other people like, hey, because the system really breaking down. Y'all seen in my last video with the jurisdiction, the passport cards and all that stuff. The cops pulling them over, letting them go. Dude got pulled over 3 times. No plates, no license, no none of that, bro. And they steady let him go. Hey man, just get them plates fixed, man. This and that. Then they gone, fam. Like real stuff. No taking no nothing, fam. Since when you see some black people with no plates, this and that, and they ain't get no ticket, no nothing. They ain't get their car towed. They ain't go to jail or nothing, bro. Like, for real though, like no license, none of that, bro. So something gotta be really to this, don't you think? Some got to be really to what I'm talking about, bro. I'm trying to tell you, folks. So it's like, fam, if we all start doing this together, this is how you start breaking down the system, bro. This is how you start breaking down the system. Do you not know you can keep on rescheduling court days? Like, fam, imagine if everybody just start doing that, bro. Imagine if everybody that was getting traffic tickets and all this other stuff and all this little petty stuff that don't got no injured party, you feel me? Because, yeah, dude was trying to say something about that too, talking about crime. A real crime has a corpus delicti, you feel me? It has to be an injured party, you feel me? And that's basically like the body of the crime, you feel me? So show me the proof of a crime. You can't show me the proof of, oh, he was speeding 10 miles over the speed limit. Okay, where's the injured party? Who's hurt? Like, where? You feel me? So there's no crime there on some real shit. And that's why those are statutes. Those are ordinances. Those are regulations. Those are not law. Those are not constitution. Those are not, there's a difference between the law and legal. There's a difference between that. They'll say, oh, that's illegal. Okay, but was it unlawful? You feel me? On some real stuff. Now people be throwing that word unlawful around too much, and there's a big difference between law and legal. What's crazy is I said this to a cop before. he had towed somebody's car and shit from downtown and shit like that, and we had to go get the car and shit. I walked up in there and I was talking to him and shit. I'm like, so why you doing this and that? He's like, is this part right there? I was like, okay, but where's the crime though? And this and that. He's like, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no, that's not a crime. I was like, see, you giving me a legal code. I was like, there's a difference between legal and law. He's like, you're correct. He's like, you're an interesting guy, like saying something like that, like said something. But yeah, nigga, so take the ticket back then, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But yeah, fam. See, man, I got some of my people up in here that know what I'm talking about. Who are not like I'm just in here saying some crazy stuff. I got people in here that know what I'm talking about. Look, I got Outlaw Trucker. I got Free Church Press, fam. Come on, man. I got Free Church. No, I can't post this on my other channel because this is the type of stuff that got this channel shadow banned in the first place. Come on, man. How long have I had all these damn subscribers, bro? I've been having thousands and thousands of subscribers for a minute now, fam. And I still barely get any views compared to my subscriber level on my shit, like all type of stuff. Like they've been holding me back, bro. So my other channel, I gotta play it cool on my other channel. This is gonna be the channel I'm just gonna go in on and wild out on, I guess, you feel me? But I'm definitely gonna start posting on that other channel. Probably when I get to C8. I need to post on it now to just get going, but I want that one to hit the ground running because I know how this algorithm works. Fam, if your first videos jump, fam, then they gonna put you in the algorithm, you feel me? And then that's how you can get going, you feel me? But that was one of my first videos got jumped. Like, y'all really gotta be behind me, bro. Y'all really gotta be behind the movement when I hop on my other one, you feel me? But C8 coming soon, folks. C8 coming soon for sure, you feel me? I'm finna go through and read some of y'all stuff. I'm finna scroll up, you feel me? Because I know I miss a lot of people, comments, and I like seeing what y'all be talking about, you feel me? He said, but don't you get benefits from paying taxes? No, you don't get benefits from paying taxes. They get benefits from paying taxes. There's no reason why you should be paying income tax, you feel me? What's it called? Income tax, they taking it out your checks, and like them people from the IRS was saying on the video I just played, they were saying how all the other taxes can pay for all the other stuff. There's no reason why they should be taking income tax, your hard-earned money that you work for. He was saying, like, when people refer to like the streets and the roads and the highways, like, well, how are we gonna repair the roads and the highways and this and that, this and that? And dude said gas tax alone takes care of all the roads. Gas tax alone is enough to pay for all the potholes in the road, to fix the streets, all of that stuff. He said that. And if you're gonna be driving on the streets, then okay, that makes sense. The tax got gas on it. If you want to go participate in the commercial world and go get your gas from a commercial place, from a public place, then yeah, they got the right to put a tax on that. You feel me? And plus, you're using the roads anyways. That makes sense. You feel me? Then it was like, what about the schools? What about this and that? You feel me? What about the schools and the playgrounds? He said property tax and some other taxes, something like that. Property tax and the taxes people pay on their like rent or whatever the case it is. He said that takes care of all that. And then they were just saying something else. So all these other taxes on stuff that's attached to stuff that you're going to pay for anyways, basically takes care of everything else. There's no reason why they should be taking taxes out of your check. There's no reason why they should be taking taxes out of your direct deposits and out of your just overall gross pay. You feel me? That's why they got the gross pay, then they got the little pay. You feel me? That's after they dang near rob you without a gun. And then he just said this is all going to them. And he says all going to the federal debt. It's paying the federal debt when you're not even supposed to be responsible for the federal debt. But you're a United States citizen, so you is responsible for the federal debt. But it's a trick, because why aren't they teaching this in school? Why aren't they telling us this from the jump? You feel me? Why is they misleading us? He said my town has a big ass empty lot, and they complain we have no library, but they using that big ass lot to build businesses for tax money. How is it any benefit from paying another person your money if you're not getting double back? Period though. Period though. And that's from a hustler mentality shit. Not even just a hustler mentality, just from a common sense mentality, period. Like, bro, like, hold on, this ain't right, bro. Like, I'm losing, bro. Like real shit. You smacking me upside the head for my money. And then you claim that you giving it back at the beginning of the year, you feel me? But you only give a little portion of it back. Like, what the hell, bro? I need all my shit back, bro. Period. Matter of fact, I need all my stuff on me. I don't need you taking nothing from me, period. I know how to say it good. You feel me? On phone and I ain't even finna spark this. That's gonna make me get through the comments. So I really gotta get up out of here. Civil rights under 14th Amendment. Civil rights under the 14th Amendment for federal citizens and not state citizens. Federal citizens as parents have no right to the custody of their infant children except subject to the right of the state. Yeah, see, I rather be not what I rather be because what I am, a state citizen, but I don't even like that term citizen at all. So I'm gonna just say state national. I'm working for someone else. Too bad it's already factored out of my wages to tax. Yeah, that's because you signed a W-4. So you're working there under your social security number. Y'all gotta read this one again. The privileges and immunities of the citizens of the United States do not necessarily include all the rights protected by the first 8 amendments to the federal constitution against the powers of the federal government. Laws in the U.S. are weird as fuck. I mean, you saying that, but shit is actually compared to other places, we actually kind of got it good, cause shit, and plus we know our ways. We starting to find out our ways around these fucked up ass laws that we got here. Other places they got some even more weird ass laws, bro. Like for real, bro. Banks damn near already own people at the. If you really look at what the hell going on. This is what Kanye West was saying when he said slavery is a choice. If people don't get it now, communist China will get them soon. How you get them to stop taking taxes out your paycheck? If you don't fill out W-4s at the places you work, then you won't agree to getting taxes taken out of your check. But you might not get a job though at the same time. If you classify and operate as an employee, then they are going to rape you in taxes. If you classify as a spiritual entity first, your business activities are under source and are exempt. Trust law. Yep. And that's why I operate under trust, bro. Because my shit's a spiritual entity, aka a religious organization, aka a faith-based organization. That's what they consider my trust. So I ain't paying taxes no more because we over here doing faith-based stuff. We worshiping the Most High, you feel me? And my trust belongs to the Most High, you feel me? And all the money I make belongs to the Most High, and I grant it to the trust. All this money right here, none of this money right here belong to me. All this money right here belong to the Most High. All this money right here belong to the Most High, you feel me? All praises to the Most High. And I'm gonna use it how he wants me to use it. I'm gonna do with it what he wants me to do with it. I've been an independent contractor before. Phone sex operator. Yeah, it has. Now you always do talk about that. You really was that though. I know you was. Yeah, but my boss isn't buying that. Then I get no benefits. I mean, shit, that's if you want. Because if you look at the end of the day, if they wasn't taking taxes out of people's checks, people will be able to pay for their own benefits, no problem. I'll go get medical insurance, no problem. You feel me? I'll go get this or that, no problem, because y'all not fucking robbing me at my checks every 2 weeks or whatever. You feel me? But even then, folks, if you operating under a different type of entity, you feel me, a LLC, a corporation, whatever, fam, a trust, whatever the case, fam, then them taxes will have to go towards those things and not you. And if you weren't making no income because the LLC, the trust, or the corporation was making the income, then technically you would be in poverty on paper. And then they would give you link card, food stamps, whatever. You would get free medical insurance through the state. And you would get to sue for free. Yes, sir. You would be declared indigent. I work for Amazon as an independent contractor. That's 16 hours at night. See? And you messed up. You messed up, bro. Like he just said, anytime you use that social security number and you work as an employee, employees have the highest tax rate, bro. Employees get taxed the highest. That's what I'm saying. It's meant to keep the average man down. It's meant to keep the lower class in the low class. It's meant to keep the middle class in the low class, bro. Real talk, bro. Because the employees get taxed the most, bro. So if you had been working as an independent contractor and you had my trust, you wouldn't have to pay any taxes through your entity of like your social security number or whatever the case is. But depending on what trust you had, you might would have had to pay taxes. Depending if you would have had the trust I used, I ain't paying no taxes. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Hey, a lot of facts going out tonight, bro. A lot of facts going out tonight. Like this crazy right now, bro. Like I'm sad I got to get up off here because I really got something to do. But a lot of facts going out, bro. I fuck my credit up and I'm depressed. Should I really be that worried over it? Well, how old is you? And credit is fixable, bro. On some real shit. If you know what you're doing, you can get them lates wiped off your record, all type of stuff. Learn how to write the correct letters to get them lates wiped off your stuff. Especially if you went to collections, it's even easier to get wiped off your stuff. And or you can even take a simpler route and just agree and make a deal with the people. Like, look, I got half of that right now. This is all I got, fam. I can pay this off right now, fam. And you wipe that late off my shit, like real shit. But make sure they wipe that first before you just pay them. Make sure they agree to wipe it before you just pay them, bro. On me. Get it in writing too. Like send me a letter or something or an email saying that y'all gonna wipe that late if I pay all this right now. I got it right now. But if y'all not gonna do this for me, then shit, I got other stuff I need to pay, like real stuff, bro. But yeah, though, you just gotta get them letters out, man. On me, get them letters out. Facts. All right, y'all, man. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button one time for the one time for the one time, man. Hit that like button, man. I gotta bounce, man. Make sure I hit that like button. I might come back tomorrow or something, man. Yeah, that's what it is. It is an invitation. You feel me? Yeah, you right. Keep on doing your research, man. Keep doing your research, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I gotta bounce, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. Hey, make sure you visualize the bands. Visualize the bands. You can have all this plus more easily, bro. You can have all this plus more. Visualize the bands. You feel me? Visualize the hundreds, man. Visualize the hundreds all up in your face, man. Visualize the hundreds fall all up in your hand. Visualize the hundreds all over your flow. You playing with your money, throwing it up in the air, throwing it on the ground, folk kicking it, all that, playing with it, just having fun with it. That's what it's all about. Have fun with it, bro. That's what helps you out when you have fun with it. Take the big band and separate it. Separate it a little bit. You know? But yeah, man, I'm up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. I had to put something on you so-called. Shout out to everybody that came through.